solar convergence with storage and developing what I call dispatchable renewables that can be close to load centers and offer an array of ways to make it more cost effective and beneficial. The same thing I say is internationally, solar has a means of changing the lives of people around the world by allowing them to skip a generation of infrastructure in places like Africa, India, and the like, where little girls now, instead of spending half a day walking to a lake to grab water, can be learning. Water can be sterilized, so it can change the people's lives globally in a way that no other technology can today.
Okay.
From my perspective, it's the big picture of the next decade, right? And so I know there's a lot of consternation and discussion around what's going to happen when on ITC, and some of the volume drivers will happen with that, and we've seen what happens on the wind side. But I think this sort of acceptance theme and market acknowledgement, no matter what pundit you look at, market study, is that there's going to be 3-4 times as much solar in the US alone if we think about 20 years from now. And so I think find a way, we are part of that, but to be part of that and find ways to be more and more competitive, to make sure the costs come down, the efficiencies go up, and lastly, that theme of customer orientation, that we really bring that skill set from what has probably been this industry and wind acting like the utility industry, right? Which is we're going to, in a safe, reliable, largely big project way, serve customers, and now we've got end-use customers, a breadth of customers, from utilities to end-use. That is a whole other skill set that I think isn't there necessarily. And so I think there's a tremendous opportunity for people in this room to play in that growth period, but to play specifically in that customer-facing skill set that's going to be critical.
Right.
And I think that, the solar industry is still in its adolescent phase. I joined Standard Solar when it had 3 employees in 2007, and I've been amazed at the growth that we've seen in the last 7-8 years. But I think we're really just getting started. I think that when you look 5-10 years from now, solar is just going to be a really significant player in the national energy picture, and I'm really excited to see it happen.
Great. Well, so am I.